All right, interesting result for Chelsea. Interesting one. How do you feel?
No, it wasn't. Let me tell you something. Firstly, let me ask my fans something. What do you people think? Are we still in the title race or not? No, because there is this mentality. Maybe it was the mentality that the coach actually brought in that is actually derailing these boys. Because you cannot keep on telling yourself that you are not in the title race. It is not possible. It is not possible. So we the fans now, we want to ask Enzo Maresca, are we still in the title race or not? Because you cannot tell me that how, as you as a coach, we continue to make those changes at a wrong time. The coach has, see, against Crystal Palace, the same thing, wrong calling. Against Fulham, the same thing, wrong calling. Against Ipswich, the same thing, wrong. Against Everton, the same thing, wrong calling. You cannot keep on making changes at the wrong time. There are times whereby you need to integrate your players very, very early. When you see that these players are lacking, and that I'm talking about our two wingers. Madueke was imputing 0 into the game. The same thing with Sancho, 0 into the game. They played nothing at all, nothing. So now tell me, how can you as a coach not read the match perfectly to, pick out these people and put in people that can, run the pace? Like how? You now went ahead to remove Achimpong, saying that it is that the defense line is shaky. Are you trying to say that he had a bad game? No, you went ahead to remove Caicedo. Let's assume that yes, the fault happened. It happened. So is that the next thing to do? Tell me, is that the next thing to do? So this was a wrong call from the coach. And also again, see, we have been saying it all this while and we'll continue to say it. Jackson is not a striker. Yes, he is not a striker. He is an attacking striker. There is nothing you will say. When he was playing for Villarreal, that was what he was playing. So you cannot now expect him to now overnight change it to being a striker. Whereby we've all seen how he's playing. Day in, day out. Losing much more goals. Yes, he had a very, very good game. He had a fantastic game today. But he is unable to make those balls into the net. Even his own personal ball that he did by his own self, without anybody creating ball for him, he still couldn't put it into the net.
But I think Jackson, stays in a place where he's supposed to stay. Makes those runs and
yes,
he do everything almost the right, but just to finish.
Right, see, he does everything perfectly. That he's just that finishing. He's having a bad luck with finishing. It's as if they've tied both of his legs together. I don't know. Go and collect that juju that you are collecting. Let us know.
Maybe the juju don't expire.
No. He go renew. I suppose they renew juju. Now waiting the juju be like, renew your juju more. We know how far. So you cannot continue to play like this. We need a striker. We need a number 9. We need a number 9 that we can count on, that whenever he is there, we see go. Whenever he is there, we see every opponent will see threat whenever he's there. Now look at what Bournemouth played us today. See, I've been saying it. Chelsea, they need to change their mentality. They need to change them. You cannot be coming into a second half of the match and be draining yourself down. Each and every one of our matches that we've played, second half of the match have been the worst. That's been the worst. This match, the same thing. Last match, the same thing. All our matches coming into the second half has been worse. Into the Premier League second half, it has been worst. We are playing nothing. 0 input, nonsense output. So now tell me, our second half like this, I don't see. They will not squeeze themselves. They will not be dragging ball. Whereby you are not supposed to match that already. You are already okay, fine. Let's say you are already winning comfortably within the first half of the match. The second half of the match, they're supposed to be that flair that you want to score more. You cannot continue to score one goal and say that is enough. No, it is not enough. Score much more goals. Look at our other opponents now. They will continue to score more goals. You cannot expect them to score one goal and relax. That is just Chelsea will continue to relax. You score one goal, you relax. Why are you relaxing? You still need much more goals. You still need much more goals to top other people ahead. You need much more goals to put yourself ahead of other teams also. They will not drop points. You will not be expecting. We cannot come and be doing plus and minus here every time. If this one lose today, if this one lose like this, if this one lose like then we will not top them. Yes, we are not topping Arsenal with 2 points. We are not topping this. That is nonsense mathematics. Stop. We cannot continue to calculate points for ourselves here. They need to sit up. They need to buckle up. This was a non-identical game that they played today. It was nonsense now from every one of them. Nonsense. So if the equalizer did not come, let's assume that the equalizer did not come. Are we now going to say that yes, so they play well? What did they play?
It will be a loss now.
It's yes, it will be a loss. So they played nothing. They played nothing, absolutely nothing.
All right, so let's talk about your defense today. The defense allowing that penalty incident that happened, and also you know the Semenyo used Achipong to score that goal. I don't think if he's an experienced defender, he will allow him to.
No, he did not use Achipong to score that goal. Even if it was an experienced defender, that same thing would have happened. You see, you are already on the blind side. He's already on the, see, even the keeper needs to know that this ball is already on the blind side. Then you as a keeper, that place that you're already at, you need to mouse that place perfectly, because that is your blind side already. That is that player blind side already. So that player will do everything possible to either shoot the ball into the net or make a cross. Then it's for you as the goalkeeper to, you know, try as much as possible to block every angle that player can actually, you know, play the ball into and score that goal. So it is not Achipong's fault. He had a very, very good game. I would say kudos to him also, but he had a very good game. But it is not even an experienced defender would also make that same error. But that Caicedo one, I mean, he is an experienced defender. He's an experienced guy. So how come you are already in the box 18? You did not need to make that challenge. You are not supposed to make that kind of challenge. Like that challenge was so poor. It was too poor. So you shouldn't have made that kind of challenge. Looking at it that, well, these people might actually come into the match. Then when they now came into the match, see, we are always having faults. Whenever people come into the match back, that is when Chelsea now starts inside their head. They need to change their mentality. I'm saying it here. They need to change their mentality. This is not a mentality of a winner. Whereby you are already in the second half, you are already dragging. Look at Liverpool. Take for instance Liverpool, Nottingham Forest scored them first, right? Now Liverpool coming into the second half, what were they doing? They were struggling, they were fighting hard to make sure that they equalized. Now let's take it that Liverpool were winning. Nottingham Forest, that we all know that are worried people, very, very worrisome in the league, will do the same thing to come back. But it's not Chelsea. Whenever you score Chelsea back like this, it is very, very hard for them. They will not be feeling reluctant. They will be feeling like they are too big to carry themselves and play.
I think the energy from the onset, whereby in the first half of the season they were playing well, the energy dropped drastically.
Yes, it dropped drastically, and that is because the coach keeps on saying to the media that we are not in the title race. So now you're saying that you are not in the title race, you are draining the mentality of those players, and if you continue to keep on draining the mentality of this player, they will keep on draining, they will keep on going down and down.
Tell them to go get the title.
They should. I don't understand. Will I be the one to tell you that you should fight for whatever it is right for yourself? No, you have to also put yourself out there to, you know, fight for whatever is right for yourself. That's just the main truth. We cannot continue to come here and I'll continue to come here and be shouting at my Chelsea player. No, we also want to win games. We want to win every one of our games, but these players are doing absolutely nothing for them to want to win these games. Take for instance, see, second half have been the worst experience for Chelsea. Every second half, every single game second half.
They swear for them.
Second half you will not do anything. Second half you'll be dragging yourself. Second half you'll be no now. Second half they're always dragging themselves, always feeling reluctant to play, losing ball anyhow, keep on making too much passes. But that whereby you're supposed to play shot, you not play shot, you give pass. But that whereby you're supposed to give pass, you not give pass, you play shot. So these are the kind of things that has been happening within our second half and each and every one of our games. I mean, in a game, if you are passing too much, your opponent will see that yes, these people, this is the kind of game that they are playing. We make too much passes, and our players and our opponent are always reading it that yes, this is what they are going to do. So now our opponent are always looking at it that second half Chelsea are going to drop, and whenever they drop within that second half, they are always coming for us. So I feel like there should be changes there. So you cannot continue to play this way. And also for the coach, integrate player that you need to integrate at the right time. Stop bringing those players at the wrong time. You cannot continue to give them 10 minutes. Look at João Felix, 10 minutes, or let's just call it 19 minutes thereabout plus the extra time. Let's just say 19 minutes thereabout. Look at within that 19. Look at his impact within that 19 minutes. Just take a look at it. He made meaningful impact. It was from his place that they commit those fouls. About two fouls and one positive outcome. So now tell me, if he had been into the game much more earlier, won't he score? or won't he make creative passes to, you know, either anyone that is in the vicinity to score? He will. So these are the kind of things that the coach needs to actually look into. I mean, stop bringing lazy player for me. Stop bringing these lazy players for me. People like Madueke, they are lazy player. People like Sancho are lazy player to me.
I think Madueke did.
No.
This way in first
No. See, I'm talking about second half.
Okay.
Let's leave first half alone. First half, you are energetic to want to play. That is first half for you. You want to score goal. You know that whatever opportunity you have within the first half of the match, use all your energy. The second half of the match, you start to relax player. Okay. Now, those players that you need to relax, you need to look at their thoughts that, okay, this person still continue? Within the second half of the match, there was no input from Jadon Sancho. Nothing from Jadon Sancho. Nothing from Madueke. So now, tell me, how is it now that these players are playing very, very well within the first half of the match, and the second half of the match, they are playing nothing? Then you, as a coach, you need to now sit down, take these players out, bring in the right people to energy, you know, bring in the right energy to shaking up everything. What? But no, you brought them in at the wrong timing. So those kind of things cannot be happening. Look at Tosin also coming into the match wrong time. Whereby we know that in our last game, yes, he did very well. Even in this game also, two positive outcome now. One header whereby the keeper actually pointed, and the second header whereby went out of the box 18. So those are the kind of people that, you know, are very, very, very energetic. That whenever they are there within the second half of the match, you know that they will give it their 100. Neto, whenever it's second half of the match, 100. Felix, second half of the match, 100. So which other person again? Well, even Gustav, second half of the match, 100 also. So now tell me, this player needs to be coming in at the right time. They need to come in at the right time.
All right. So thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.